Hey everyone, ready for liftoff? Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into some seriously cool lunar tech NASA is sending to the moon.
Oh, yeah. Sounds exciting.
It is. Just the other day I was reading this article, 5 facts about NASA's moonbound technology, and I knew we had to do a deep dive on it.
I was reading that one too. Some wild stuff, right?
Absolutely. Hopping robots, a lunar cellular network. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie, but it's all actually happening.
It's pretty remarkable. This is all part of NASA's Artemis program,
That's
right?
right.
Their grand plan to, establish a long-term human presence on the moon.
No small feat.
Not at all. And this particular mission, IM-2, it's running through their Commercial Lunar Payload Services Initiative, CLPS.
Okay, so CLPS.
Yeah, it's basically NASA partnering up with private companies like Intuitive Machines to make these missions happen.
Very cool. So we've got Artemis, a lunar base camp in the works, private companies in the mix.
Uh-huh.
This is way bigger than just a quick trip to the moon.
It's huge.
It is. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, where exactly is this mission headed?
Well, they're setting their sights on the lunar South Pole.
The South Pole?
The lunar South Pole, yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, a plateau near there called Mons Mouton.
And what makes this spot so special?
Well, it's not just a random spot on the map.
I figured.
The South Pole is believed to be, rich in resources, especially water ice.
Okay, so water ice is a top priority.
Absolutely. You see, water ice, it can be used for a lot of things. Drinking water, of course, but also oxygen and even rocket fuel.
Wow.
It could be the key to making the moon a more permanent home for us. It's interesting, actually. You know how they selected this landing site?
Yeah.
They used data from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. It's a great example of how different missions can work together.
Teamwork makes the dream work, even in space.
That's it.
Okay, but let's get to the tech itself. The article mentioned something called Prime 1.
Oh, yeah, Prime 1.
What exactly is that?
So Prime 1 stands for Polar Resources Ice Mining Experiment.
Okay, a mouthful.
It is. It's essentially a tech demo, really. And it has 2 main parts. A drill that can dig, up to 3 feet deep into the lunar soil.
Oh, yeah.
And then a mass spectrometer to analyze what they dig up.
So they're basically going on a treasure hunt for water ice.
You got it. And all the data Prime 1 gathers, it'll be made public.
Wow, that's really cool.
Right. It means anyone could potentially analyze that data and, who knows, maybe even make a new discovery.
I love that. Okay, now for the part that just, blew my mind, Grace, the hopping robot.
Ah, Grace.
Is this for real? A robot that hops on the moon?
It sounds like something out of science fiction, I know. But it's true. Grace, or the Micronova hopper, as it's officially known, was developed by, you guessed it, Intuitive Machines.
Of course.
This thing can leap over obstacles, explore craters, and cover a lot more ground than your typical rover.
I'm picturing this little robot bounding across the moon like...
A little bunny rabbit.
Exactly.
It's kind of adorable, but, there's a serious purpose behind it. This type of agility is going to be so important for exploring the moon and other challenging terrains, like on Mars.
That's a good point.
Imagine sending robots like Grace to explore places that rovers just can't reach.
Wow, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one might be even harder to believe. Nokia is developing a cellular network for the moon.
You're not kidding.
Seriously. Is that even possible?
It is, believe it or not. They're adapting cellular technology to work in the harsh environment of space. This network will allow for communication between the lander, a rover, and, of course, Grace the Hopper.
So we're talking about robots texting each other on the moon.
Essentially, yeah.
This is mind-blowing.
I know, right? But, when you think about it, reliable communication, it's essential for any sustained human presence.
Absolutely.
Astronauts, they could use lunar cell phones to coordinate their activities, transmit data back to Earth, even, just stay in touch with family.
Wow. It really makes you realize how integral communication is no matter where you are, even on the moon.
Right.
This mission, it's showcasing some incredible collaboration. NASA, Intuitive Machines, Nokia, and other commercial partners. It seems like teamwork is a recurring theme here.
It is, isn't it? This mission is like a prime example of how public-private partnerships are really driving innovation in space exploration.
Yeah, I see that.
These collaborations, they bring together the best of both worlds, You've got government agencies with their long-term vision, and then private companies with their agility and cutting-edge technology.
It's a great combination.
It's a really exciting time to be following space exploration, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. This is just the beginning of our deep dive into this incredible mission. We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
But there's still so much more to explore. What else is in store for us on this lunar journey?
It is. It really is a fascinating time to be, well, following space exploration, especially with all this new technology coming into play. But, I think it's worth zooming out for a second.
Okay, zooming out.
Yeah, just to consider the bigger picture here. Why is NASA so invested in returning to the moon? I mean, we've been there before, right?
Right.
So what makes now different? What's driving this renewed interest?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Well, for one thing, the moon, it's like a scientific gold mine just waiting to be explored.
Gold mine.
Yeah, a scientific one. By studying its geology, its composition, its history, I mean, we can unlock secrets about the formation of our solar system
Wow.
and even Earth itself. Think of it like a time capsule,
Okay.
preserving clues from billions of years ago.
So it's not just about going back. We're using the moon as a laboratory.
Exactly. To answer some of the biggest questions about our universe, and of course, like we mentioned earlier, the potential for resources like that water ice.
Right, right.
That's huge. It could completely change the game when it comes to sustaining a, long-term human presence in space.
Like establishing a lunar outpost.
Yeah. A stepping stone for missions further into our solar system.
Wow.
Exactly. The moon could be a testing ground,
Yeah.
for technologies, for strategies, stuff that we'll need for, say, future missions to Mars and even beyond.
It's like a dress rehearsal for the ultimate cosmic adventure. Okay, well, let's bring it back to IM-2 for a moment.
Sure.
What are the specific objectives of this mission?
Well, this mission is all about proving the viability of these new technologies. It's
Okay.
like setting the stage for even more ambitious projects down the line. Imagine a future, just imagine, where robots are exploring the lunar surface autonomously,
Yeah.
sending back vital data, even prepping the way for, human settlements.
That's incredible. It's mind-blowing to think about all the possibilities. But, this mission, it's more than just robots and tech, right? It's also a story about, well, collaboration, about partnership.
Oh, absolutely.
We touched on how NASA is working with these private companies, like Intuitive Machines, Nokia. What's the significance of this public-private partnership model?
It's revolutionary, honestly.
Revolutionary.
Yeah. You see, NASA, they can leverage the ingenuity, the expertise of these private companies.
Okay.
And at the same time, they're boosting a thriving commercial space industry.
It's a win-win.
Totally. It's a win-win for science and economic growth. And it's not just the big players either. Smaller companies, research institutions, they're all contributing,
Wow.
creating a ripple effect of innovation across the whole space sector.
That's really inspiring.
It's inspiring a whole new generation of space enthusiasts and entrepreneurs.
But, we have to be real for a second. Space exploration, it often gets criticized because of its high cost, especially when, well, we have so many pressing issues here on Earth.
Right.
What would you say to those people who, question the value of investing in missions like IM-2?
Well, it's a valid concern. It's a conversation we shouldn't shy away from. Yes, we absolutely have challenges here on Earth that need our attention. But investing in space exploration, it's not just about reaching for the stars. It's also about investing in our future right here on Earth.
Really? How so?
Well, think about it. Space exploration, it drives innovation, it pushes the boundaries of technology, and that leads to discoveries that often have unexpected benefits for us down here.
Like what?
Well, I mean, think about technologies we use every single day.
Mhm.
GPS, satellite communication,
Right.
even memory foam mattresses. All of those came from space exploration research.
Wow. I didn't know memory foam came from space research. That's amazing.
It's true. It is amazing how something developed for space can end up having such a practical impact on our daily lives.
Totally.
And that's just the beginning. The list goes on and on. Medical imaging techniques, water purification systems, scratch-resistant lenses, all born out of space research.
So it's not just about what we find out there in space. It's about the ripple effect those discoveries have back here on Earth.
Got it. Space exploration, it's an investment.
An investment.
Yeah. In our collective future, it drives innovation, creates new industries, and inspires generations to come.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So space exploration truly is an investment in our collective future, driving innovation, creating new industries, and inspiring future generations. We've covered some fascinating ground today,
We have.
from the specific technologies to the broader implications for space exploration and humanity as a whole.
It's incredible to think about. We've only just scratched the surface, really, of what makes this mission so extraordinary. But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I'd like to leave you with a question to
A
ponder.
question. I like it.
What other Earth technologies could be adapted for, say, the Moon or Mars? How could they revolutionize our approach to space exploration? Just something to think about.
That is a great question to consider. What new possibilities await us in this new era of space exploration? And we're back, ready for the final leg of our lunar deep dive.
Let's do it.
It's been an awesome journey so far, exploring all this groundbreaking tech and the, ambitious goals of NASA's IM-2 mission.
It really has. Hopping robots, lunar cell towers, it feels like. I don't know, we've gotten a sneak peek into a future that was like pure science fiction not too long ago. But before we wrap up completely, I wanted to touch on something we mentioned briefly earlier, that whole idea of engaging the public and, well, inspiring the next generation.
Absolutely. This is bigger than just, scientists and engineers.
Exactly. We need to spark that sense of wonder, of possibility in everyone.
For sure.
Missions like IM-2, they capture our imaginations. They remind us that humanity, well, we're capable of incredible things when we work together.
So,
They plant these seeds of curiosity that could lead to, well, who knows, future breakthroughs.
speaking of the future, what are NASA's long-term goals with this whole Artemis program? Where do we go from here?
Yeah. What's the big picture? Fill us in.
Okay, so Artemis, it's this multi-phase program, right? And the ultimate goal, the big one, is establishing a sustainable human presence on the moon.
Wow, a sustainable presence.
Sustainable.
Yeah.
IM-2 and these other CLPS missions, they're laying the foundation, really, for landing astronauts on the lunar surface, building habitats, conducting all sorts of in-depth scientific research.
So we're really on the verge of like a whole new era of lunar exploration. Could this even lead to missions further into our solar system?
Oh, absolutely. The moon, think of it as a stepping stone
A stepping stone. To where?
to Mars and beyond. By learning to live and work on the moon, we're developing the knowledge, the technologies, the experience we'll need for even bolder ventures, right?
So the moon is like a training ground for humanity's next giant leap.
That's a great way to put it. We've talked a lot about the technological marvels, the scientific advancements of IM-2,
We have.
but I feel like there's something like a deeper meaning to all of this, to space exploration that we haven't really touched on.
I think you're right. Beyond all the hardware, all the data, space exploration is a testament to something, well, to the human spirit, wouldn't you say?
It's about our drive to explore, to push the boundaries, to seek knowledge.
Exactly. It's in our nature. And in that process of discovery, we learn so much, not just about the cosmos, but about ourselves too.
How so?
We gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility of our planet, for the interconnectedness of all life. It's a humbling experience.
Wow. So space exploration, it isn't just about reaching for the stars. It's about understanding and protecting our home planet, too.
Exactly. And I honestly believe that that's the most profound legacy of space exploration, that understanding that we're all part of something much bigger than ourselves.
That's a beautiful thought.
It is, isn't it?
Well, it's been an incredible journey exploring this fascinating world of NASA's IM-2 mission with you. Hopping robots, lunar cell networks. Come on, we've uncovered some truly incredible advancements.
It has been quite a ride, hasn't it?
It has. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll be back soon to explore even more mind-blowing discoveries. Until then, keep looking up at the stars, keep those questions coming, and never lose that sense of wonder. Who knows what incredible discoveries are waiting just beyond the horizon. See you next time.